So today we'll be talking about the five crypto mistakes that the beginners must avoid. So now when I joined the market, so there are a lot of mistakes that I made, and probably you would make it too as well if you start from the absolute scratch and you don't have anybody to look up to, or you're just following many random YouTube channels, which is also a mistake. Which you're following many influencers, random channels, so it's all messed up because you don't have a streamlined direction. So for some people it works out and for some people it doesn't. So it's just the way it is. Now the first mistake which I can think of is you're buying because of the hype. Now you have to understand why the hype is created. The hype is created because you're seeing it everywhere, every social media, and you're seeing it in your Twitter, you're seeing everywhere, uh, because it is already have reached that all-time high, right? So now there are two situations that can work out. One, when there is an all-time high, when the coin breaks an all-time high. So either it can go maybe a 10% or 5 to 10% more, or it can come crashing down. So it can come crashing down to certain resistance level. Now, when it hits the all-time high, or when it starts gaining the momentum, that is when everybody will start to buy. And it makes no sense because you have to buy when there is a dip, when it's an absolute bottom, or at least when it's not in totally an all-time high. So buying when there is a hype, you must understand why the hype is created, which is the primary thing. And you must make sure that the community is very strong. If you're selling the meme coins, everybody will be using this go to the moon thing, but you have to make a little bit of research, check the market cap, check the liquidity. I'll tell you how you can make the research at least for a fundamental basis. So you have to make sure it has certain use cases and the project is good, and that is when it works. And please do not follow it in the pump and dump scheme. So pump and dump scheme is just again the pump fund sites where it will be pumping and it will be dumping within the certain span. So every day it will be keep on happening. Every day there will be new meme coins. So that is not something that you should go with because that is a gambling. You don't know what exactly you're dealing with, and it's a pure gambling. And that is why it is created for the gambling hype. So you have to buy certain coins which has the fundamentals and which is very strong even during the dip, and the community is holding up. Okay, so you must understand why the hype is created in the first place. Second is something is very controversial. So you keeping your crypto, it must be in the wallet, if possible, hard wallet, or hot wallet or cold wallet. So you can choose any wallet. If you want to use go for hardware wallet, you can go for it. So you shouldn't keep everything in the exchange. So WazirX got hacked, and the Binance is very safe. Binance is something we recommend. So it is safe, but it can be hacked. It can it can there are many things that can happen. So keep some in your exchange, keep some in your wallet, keep some in your hardware wallet, and that is something that everybody should go through if your portfolio is more than 1 lakh or 50,000 in crypto. Okay, so this is again a controversial thing, but you have to follow with that. There are a lot of people who put everything in one exchange. That is not something that you should be doing. Now, panic buying and selling is again something that comes to hype. So whenever there is a hype, you just start buying, and it's not gonna move much because it has already got the momentum. So that is not something that you should be doing. And even the selling, because crash can happen. For example, recently when there was a Trump imposed tariff, so it happened. So there was a crash to certain degree. But that is not something we see new in the market. Whenever you're new, you're absolutely would be afraid of you'd be panicking of the particular crash. And now if all the coins are down, especially BTC, which is, the main coin, and everything is relatively dependent on that. So when it is down, it is very normal. If BTC is down by 5-10%, it's pretty much common for the all the altcoins or the meme coins to go maybe 20 to 50%. And now that is something you should be believing in. That is something, the coins are something you should be believing in. If you've made your own research, you'll know that this will pick it up. And it picked it up. So all the coins that picked it up recently. Okay, you must know what is dollar cost averaging. I'll make a video for that. And you should know how you can dynamic buy. Okay, so it's called FUD. When you just sell when the price crash, don't do that. So you have to wait for it. So do not get into the panic buying and panic selling, which is again a very common mistake in crypto. And this is something that everybody, irrespective of crypto, Indian stock market, or any stock market, should understand. Uh, because a lot of people would be quoting that they can uh, give you some guaranteed profits, give you some 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 100x sometimes, but you shouldn't go for it at any cost. If it is free, you can just follow up with that. You can check how it is, and you can make your own research by that and check what if it makes sense, right? But you shouldn't be doing anything by paying money. So nobody can predict crypto market. Not even if you're an institutional trader, nobody can predict the market, and that is something you will learn it in a hard way. And there is nobody who can predict whether the chart would go up or go down. That is impossible, nearly impossible. All you can say is using the statistics, using the news, using the psychology, the mass psychology. You can make a guess using statistics that the 5% is something that can go by rebounding into the resistance. So that is something you're you're just calculating on, but that doesn't mean that you'll be getting into 2 into 5 into 10 returns, right? So a lot of factors come into play, and you do not have to, at any cost, irrespective of whether it's a small money or big money, you're not paying to anybody in order for you to just get the buy and sell signals. It's good if they teach you something, you can go ahead and pay for it, but not the buy and sell signal. So if somebody tells it is a buy and sell signal, it's a big red flag. So HODL is another strategy for hold. Okay, a lot of people, well, including me, has done these mistakes where we just buy and keep it forever. If it's a very popular crypto like Ethereum, Solana, yes, you can do it, but not the meme coins. This is specifically for the small coins. So every coins dries up after a certain level because there is a new coin that will replace, right? So you can always know when to exit. So is the hype going down? Is the community going down? You have to know the exit strategy and you have to play it accordingly. Okay, this is very important. Hold is not a strategy. It is something that you believe in, and you have to not not again in the panic mode, but you have to make sure that you diversify each and every coin, and whenever it's time to get it out, you have to get it out. So believing in a project is different, and just hoping that it would it would again give the momentum is different. And a lot of factors come to play here again, because you're making a research, you're seeing the community, you're seeing the market, you're seeing the last 4 hours chart, and you'll be able to find it out. So these are the mistakes that you must avoid.